What's the deal, man? You feel me? I'm here for my boy Gavin, man. You feel me? The owner of Supervision right now, man. I don't know where he got me at. I think it's his design studio, but we finna check it out right now. Don't worry about nothing, but y'all already know. Most importantly, make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to this channel, and all the good shit. So let's go get it done. Come on.
How much money can I get today? And little mama acting like she with the shits today. A whole nigga out here, check the fish today. A nigga came with the sauce like a fish fillet. Feel like everything just clicked today. Had her hitting high notes like Michelin. Take it. Shit. It's like she had her first dick today. Shit. Now she love Jason. In about 10 months she'll be like, fuck Jason. Tell your homegirls that it's fuck Jason. Then you find out your homegirl fuck Jason. It's crazy, but it get crazier than that. Let y'all niggas have it, now I'm taking it back. And I want it right now.
See, you know, I thought he was gonna have me pull up to his stores. You know, all this miscommunication shit. Man, I wanted to be on Slauson.
Oh, man.
Because I wanted to go shopping. That's why I got this bullshit on.
Yeah, that's why you ain't got no orange on. What's up, girl? How you doing?
Yeah, I already knows it.
He nigga know everybody there.
Not a lick.
No, really don't.
He even has a blue on just to make sure.
Back off fig. Back off fig today. Hey, come on. I got orange jacket for you, man.
Yeah, man, come show me around, man. This is my boy. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, get my boy,
I wanted to get this from the store.
New joint.
Is this out yet?
Nope.
Ooh, he gonna let me wear. He might take it off. I mean, it's a little sample. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I need a fit. So that's what I wanted to do, man. I wanted to come to the store because my boy really got the fits. You feel me? I wanted to go get styled. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and come through, man.
We need to do that.
Come on, man. What you gonna give me, man?
Hey, look, come check it out.
You know what I'm saying? What we got, man?
Whole new collection is Spring 25. Dropping this Thursday.
Oh, dropping this Thursday.
Don't
play with my boy.
Come on, you know what I mean? A little set.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? That's the burnt orange. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Hey, you know? Come on. We got the pieces, man. You know what I mean? It's the new, it's the new Dickie shirt. You know what I mean? It's the new Dickie shirt, man. It's the new tie dye.
Pants to go with that too.
Come on, you know I got it, T. Come on, man.
Matching outfit.
Don't sleep on me, man. Oh, we sent that back to the joint. We got these. Yeah, I got the new pants to go with that too. We call these the dojo pants. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The whole thing.
So who in here basically designed it? Just you?
Yeah.
You just by yourself?
Yeah.
So you ain't gonna get none of your people no credit over here?
Hell no. No, hey, honestly, truly, I need help. Who got a designer for me? I need some help.
Oh, see?
I need
there you
some help,
go, man.
Yeah.
You be doing your thing, man. How long you been right here?
Almost a year now.
Almost a year?
Almost a year, you know. And
Yeah.
this the headquarters. It's the creative nucleus, you know. It's where we do all the magic shit and cook it and then put it out into the world.
And get it going.
Yeah.
Yeah, you been doing your thing for a long time, man.
Yeah. Sure.
I stopped doing my thing. Now you motivating me.
Hey, you know what's funny, man? It's like early on, you know, Gabe, my homeboy Josh was like, cool, one of your peoples, and then YG, like when I was doing bro shit, the 400 shit, you know, the shit y'all was doing was like, hey, look how they did it. Look how they, you know what I mean? We were definitely looking at Last Kings and looking at y'all and like really,
Yeah.
that's how you build a brand around an artist, you know what I mean?
Around the artist for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But damn, who I was listening to? I think I was listening to Jerry Lorenzo, and he fucked me up. He was like, when you build a brand around an artist, when that artist died, you die.
Yeah, for sure. And y'all kept it, y'all separated it.
Yeah, yeah.
You separated
I was trying
it.
to go, you know what I'm saying, trying to get, when he said that, I was like, oh fuck, what should I do?
Yeah.
So I didn't want to kind of, you know, keep him as the key focal point around it. I wanted to kind of like separate it a little bit, like you know, models and different things like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we did with the 400 shit. We did the same thing. We didn't want it to be, as much as YG would rep it and all that, we didn't want it to be all about him. You know what I mean? And same thing for Supervision. That's why I don't really make it all about me. It's about the creative community, bigger than me, you know? So we definitely was looking at y'all like, yeah, that's the model.
Yeah, we don't want to put Supervision around you, I mean.
Nah.
You all right, nigga. nigga think he is, man.
Hey, listen, man. Somehow they let you to the secret spot. You know, they still take him off Slauson. Take him off Slauson.
I was trying to go on Slauson. I was going to get out. That's why I got the Sprinter.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I come in no car.
Pull up the Sprinter to my shit. You a rapper? You a rapper?
No, nigga, I was trying to be incognito, nigga. I didn't want niggas to know what type of whip I was in, nigga.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Man, we
gonna get to it though, man. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, man. Nothing too crazy, you feel me? Going on, you feel me? But yeah, man, it's Black History Month.
Yeah.
And I wanted to pull up on my boys that's really doing it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
We gonna do it, man. You feel me? Don't worry about nothing. How'd you come up with this name, Supervision? I didn't want everybody to.
I ain't want everybody.
Just
Let me tell the
there.
secrets, man.
We gonna sneak that in there, man.
Supervision, man. It's about this, man. Unity. You know what I mean? We all creative. We become super together. You know what I mean? It's my God. Back on Fig. You know? Come on.
My boy.
Just like that. Yep.
That still ain't the real meaning, though. He lying, but it's all.
What's the deal, y'all? I'm here with my boy Gavin from Supervision, man, and today we finna highlight somebody really special that I really mess with, you feel me? And yeah, most importantly, it is Black History Month, you feel me? So yeah, man, let's get it going, man, because this is somebody I really wanted to speak to and talk to for a long time, man. I've been seeing him doing his thing, hustling, you know what I mean, motivate me right now. So yeah, I really wanted to highlight what's going on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in the city, man. What's the deal,
Chilling, man. What's going on?
It took me forever to do that.
You got it, though. It's click. It's done. Click to the next one.
What's up, man? I was supposed to be at your store, though, man.
I know.
Yeah.
What happened?
You told me I was scared.
What happened? The GPS said, the GPS is sorry. Oh, shoot.
Oh, man. What's up, though, man? I'm really here, though. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm really here. I've been watching you for a minute. Mm-hmm. I've been in the fashion game and doing this shit for a minute with Heather. Mm-hmm. And, I seen it come up. You know what I mean? I seen everything you was doing from the ground up, and where you at right now, you know, and where you trying to go is super, super motivational. And yeah, man, if the kids don't know, or if my fans don't know, they finna get to know right now, because you're doing something really special. You still in the inner city. You decided to have your store on Slauson, which is really special, because you could have went anywhere in Los Angeles, California. Especially where there's high traffic and high foot traffic, for shoppers, for fashion, for anything. And I know how important that is when you open your flagship store. But to be where you at right now is really crazy, man. You feel what I'm saying? I really wanted to come here, you know, and just highlight that, man, and speak to you, you know, and I want you to tell the people what was the reasoning behind that.
Man, I felt like when you think about flagship, right? I think the idea of a flagship should be really planting your flag rooted in sort of the soil and the community in which, or the environment in which, you know, you came out of, right? And so, you know, I think for us and for what I do, the products themselves look best in their environment. You know, the things that inspire me are right there in that neighborhood, you know? And so to put a space like that on Slauson, and as well welcome the people that I made the product for into the space. They're right there in the environment. Welcome the youth and the kids that I hope to inspire. They right there. Like, it just felt like the you know, a natural next step for us is to be that one store, because we really are the only store on that block, and to plant our flag there and to just build the new, you know, create the future of our neighborhood.
Did Nipsey have something that, did he motivate you to do that?
For sure. I think, you know, Nip, I think, you know, my homie has a coffee shop called Hilltop Coffee. You know, I think even my grandfather used to own liquor stores, like off of Exposition and Western, you know, off of Florence, a few of them. And I looked up to him. I'm inspired by him as just being somebody who really got it out the mud and kind of was self-made, but kept building within their own community, you know? And so I think for me, it's more of the long game and the relationship that I now have with the customers. That's like, thank you for bringing something like this to the neighborhood, because we want it and we need it and we're ready to support you, you know?
Yeah, even with Nipsey doing that stuff, I mean, doing what he did, I still was like, you know, it'll be some type of trial and tribulation there, some type of hardship there, just being in the inner city, you know, even though we do want to show the, you know what I'm saying, the youth how to do it, you know what I mean? And, you know, and just like, look what happened, you know what I mean? Like, and it's just like, yeah, I mean, still nothing to stop you though, but just look at what happened to you feel me? Just right off like somebody like kind of breaking in your store or whatever the case may be. And it's just like, you know, like we really want this to happen for you guys. Like we really want to show what's going on. Like we should be looking at each other and just be motivated from each other to do well and be well off, you know, and stop taking from each other. And stop, you know, just downing each other. Like we'll take each other down that path to where we don't have nothing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For sure.
So it's for me. I was like, damn, why he doing it? But then again, it's still like you got to have some type of strength and motivation there to keep like going, especially where you're at. You know what I mean?
And look, to reference Nip and what happened, you know, I think that was the worst thing that could ever happen. But that's not the first thing that ever happened in front of his store. You know what I mean? And it didn't run him out of there. You know, he stayed there. He stayed grounded in that. And I think, you know, we are, like I said, a product of that environment, you know, good or bad, you know. And so our responsibility as creatives is to create the new. We're not followers, you know, we're not consumers, we're creators. So we got to be able to look at our neighborhoods and say, I'm not going to wait for some white dude to come gentrify my shit. I'm going to rebuild and develop what I see as the possibilities here myself, you know. And so I'm 10 tones down with that, because I know, you know, what I give universally is love, positivity, and I'm gonna get that back, you know.
Yeah, take me to the beginning. Like how did you even get into like fashion? Like was it like always a thing for you in school? Like, I mean, you know, high school, or where did it start?
Yeah, so I had a Spanish teacher, man, who kind of coordinated his own career day of his friends. He invited them to the school and they came to our class and told us what they do. And one of the ladies there was a fashion designer, and she gave me a cracked version of Adobe Illustrator. And man, I fell in love. Like, I started doing that shit every day. Like, you know, at nighttime I was coming home from parties, I was jumping on Adobe Illustrator, you know. And so I saw, like, it opened my mind to the possibilities, any idea I had, because I wasn't the best student and I wasn't very, like, I wasn't into language and, you know, literature like that, but I could communicate my ideas through visuals, you know. And so I wanted to throw a party. I designed my own flyer. You know, I wanted to make a T-shirt. I designed the graphics for it. It was whack, you know what I mean? But I did it myself.
But you did it, yeah.
But I did it, you know, and I saw, like, really, this, it sounds cliche, but this idea of design your life, like Adobe Illustrator really allowed me to design my entire world, you know, everything that I do to this day. And so from there, one of my homies went to art school. He came back, taught me how to screen print T-shirts. You know, I used to live off of Arlington and Jefferson. That's where I grew up. And so I used to screen print T-shirts in the backyard and literally just, like, we used to dry them in the oven, you know what I mean? And burn the hell out the T-shirts, you know. But I was throwing parties, screen printing T-shirts before the parties and giving them to the homies or selling them at the party, you know. And then finally learned how to, you know, go to a print shop and get things manufactured and all that. But that was when I was like 17 years old, you know.
Damn.
Yeah.
You really do this. I ain't shit. I don't know how to run no Adobe.
Yeah.
I barely start printing some shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right.
Like,
Nah.
I'm one of them producers. I'm DJ Khaled over here. I don't know how to press no buttons.
Yeah.
I do none of that shit. That's crazy. So you really don't need nobody.
Nah. That's
why you're a
yeah.
one-man band out here.
No, I'm not. I got a team for sure. You know that nothing happens without the team, you know, but at the same time, if I needed to, I could, you know. That's what Dom said. You want to own the building, you start by mopping the floors. Like, you know, I could do anything. If the shit fall to the floor today, I could pick it back up.
Man, that's dope, man. That's dope. like I said, like a lot of people don't do that. You need the help. I got to go over here to get the graphic. I got to go ask the nigga to see it. I got to tell the nigga 100 times because I see the vision, but it ain't coming out right.
Yeah.
Like, I just, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's a special skill.
Yeah.
That's a special skill coming up, man, and doing that. Yeah. So along that line, you coming through, you printing T-shirts, you got all of that going, you feel me? And then, like, where does the brand fit in? Like, where you start the brand?
So, we Supervision?
Yeah.
So, along that time, I'm throwing parties, you know, I'm working with different artists. Dom Kennedy, who I grew up with, was, you know, rapping, performing, and we kind of built this movement called Just Be Cool. And I was like, you know what, I see a lane for myself doing, you know, creative work for other people, right? And so my creative company behind the scenes was Supervision Studios, right? And so I was doing shit for Dom, I was doing shit for YG, built his 400 brand for him, you know, worked with Nipsey on early Marathon, Crenshaw merch, and then also worked with him on a $100 album project. And so through this time traveling with YG, I was like, you know what, I want to make a Supervision hat. And I made one hat, and I just gave it out to 100 people that I really liked what they do, because it was all about the creatives. And then that hat kind of started to snowball. It got on like Chad Hugo and a couple other dope creatives, and then I was like, you know, I'm gonna make a T-shirt. And I just made one T-shirt, more conceptual, one-off things.
The one?
Man, I look up 4 years later, I got a full operating clothing brand, you know, and I didn't even set out to make a clothing brand. I was just the creative studio.
For everybody else. How did you meet Dom?
I met Dom. So Dom and my brother, my older brother Fred, were close homies in high school, and so I was little bro to them, you know. And so we've been cool ever since I was like at least like 15, 16 years old.
Yeah, you was little bro.
Yeah.
Now they looking like, hold on.
That's my guys, man.
Yeah, these niggas really doing it. Man. You know what I'm saying? Tell you about the early Crenshaw, like, cause I didn't really. I mean, it was just a Crenshaw shirt. You know what I mean? Like, tell me about them early designs and what you like brought to the table for Nip.
So early days for Nip, I think what I brought to the table, I actually didn't design anything for him. It was more brand building and brand concepting, right? Like, talking with him, I remember when one of the first shoots, I think there might have been JP or Paniche's first photo shoot too. You know, it was like, bro, you need to do a full campaign. You know, they were just making sweatshirts. So it was like, you need to do a full campaign. You know, you need to put, you know, branded woven labels right here that says, you know, the marathon, you know, and bro put a little, you know, 75-cent label and tripled his price, you know? And I was like, dog, you crazy. But, you know, that was when he knew. He was like, oh, this is a brand. You know, this was around the time, like, he started reading the 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing, you know? And so for me and for Nip, I think, contribution to him was just helping him to be like a soundboard and ideate on a bigger level, like what the potential of the brand could be.
Did you read that book too?
Yeah, for sure.
I never read that book.
You sleeping, man? Come on.
I'm asleep.
Yeah, you got to.
I all read that book.
Yeah, probably.
Damn, I didn't read that book, man.
Yeah, you got to.
So you did YG 400 too, man. That's where I really was like, hold on, like you behind this, and I'm like, yeah, and that was really like detailed. I mean that it went in Barney's. That was a real brand. Like you did everything. Like you did everything you could for that brand. So yeah, that was crazy. Like who called you for that?
So that around the time I was kind of throwing parties and doing my thing with Just Be Cool and with Dom, B More came to me and was like, really wanted me to help manage them. This was early days, like Tooted and Booted kind of just came out. I think My Crazy Life was about to come out or just come out, and I didn't want to manage artists anymore or do anything of that sort. So I told him I would help him with designs, you know, and so that was when I designed the 400 logo. And I was like, bro, you should do a full brand like this, you know, and name it 400, like how he already yells out YG 400, right? So fast forward probably a year passed, and he was just making the T-shirts with the logo on it, and he came back to me and he was like, bro, I really want to take this thing serious, and I want you to do it with me. And I said, all right, let's go. And so that was probably 2018, maybe, 2018, and it was we were all in after that, you know. And I started doing creative for the whole label and for him, and
What happened?
Separate visions of where it could go. You know, I think you can understand it as a business owner that's had a partner, like one person sees it this way, the other person sees it this way, and if y'all don't align on that, it's like, it's a waste of time. Now it's just push and pull, you know, versus being able to see alignment. So I stepped away, you know, and sold my piece of it and got up out of there.
Yeah. And we was talking about that too, just right before we got on camera, about how if the brand is just super aligned with the artist, and if you don't kind of get that away from there, like that, your brand will die if the artist will die. And it's like a crazy chance you would take man, out here doing the clothing thing, because everybody think it's easy. You know what I'm saying? And it's really not. You know what I'm saying? If you declining, you ran going with you. You know what I mean? You kind of got to separate the two, man. That shit is hard. So you got to kind of like listen to the people that's around you. You know what I mean? Like you got to have that mentor. Did you ever have a mentor in this?
Man, a lot of them. I talk to a lot of mentors to this day. You know, that my boy Jason Maiden, who's chief design officer over at Jordan Brand. You know, I talked to Jerry Lorenzo, you know, Chris Gibbs, you know, they all kind of support me when I need, you know, I got questions or whatever. I hit them all the time, like, yo, what do I do in this situation? You know, early days, my mentors weren't really in fashion like that. Warrior Boswell, though, was one of them that I knew, you know, he just passed, rest in peace. But, you know, I've known him since high school, and he was one of like the first black fashion designers that I really knew personally. But because I didn't go to college, you know what I mean? I didn't do any of that. So hollering at OGs that knew, even, you know, when I was early, I don't know if you remember a brand called Hoodstar. You know, my boy Dave, like he was one of my mentors first. He put me on to he was the first person to actually print my t-shirts for real.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and so he, ironically, and he remembers this, he was also the first one to knock my shit off when I started my brand. But I still love you, Dave. Yeah, but it's love though. I love Dave. You know, and
was you mad? Was you really mad though?
I was just like, come on, my boy, you know, like, cause it wasn't
Don't
nothing.
do me like that.
Don't do me like that. But like, we weren't even big at the time. I think he just knew we had a dope design, you know. And so it's a funny story, and we could laugh about it now. But like, I had to learn from OGs because, like I said, I didn't have, you know, college experience or like, you know, really that anybody in my family who was in fashion.
Man, you know, when you got a great design and they ain't knocking it off, it's really like,
it's not that good.
It's not that good, man. And I used to go around, people used to be talking shit about us, last game. But when I say that shit was everywhere,
for sure,
I'm talking about fake everything everywhere. Like, bruh, they was knocking that shit off crazy, bruh. They was knocking that shit off crazy. But you know, at first we got mad, but it's like, if you a creative, you know what I'm saying, you a creative nigga, like that shit, whatever, nigga, I'm gonna make something.
I got something else.
You know what I'm saying? Don't even worry about it. Y'all
For
got
sure.
that?
Yeah,
all right, cool. Yeah, I'm saying I got 100 more things. Y'all better keep up, nigga.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all better keep up, keep doing it.
Yeah.
What's some of the best advice Jerry gave you though?
Man, I think one of the best pieces of advice he ever gave me was like, I was talking to him about hiring and sort of how to grow in early days when I might have had like 1 employee, 2 employees, you know, and I asked him sort of like what was, you know, the best hire he ever had that helped him take his shit to the next level, and how did he kind of pick and choose who to keep on the team, you know, and he just expressed the importance of kind of keeping a day one homie that you could trust, you know, somebody that originally that was, you know, knew the brand, knows what it's about, what it's rooted in, somebody you could trust, you know, even if, because you're gonna get big and you're gonna you wish you could tap in with somebody that knows the essence of what started it, you know, and somebody that understands the culture of the business and the brand, you know. Because
that is so hard, keeping people around. Like, who was in my best interest? Because it's like, man, I mean, it said, fuck everybody.
Hey, listen.
Times where you like, man, fuck all of this shit, man. Fuck everybody, man.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you get rid of the original people, especially if they're your homies. You like, I ain't never hiring a homie again.
Yeah.
Like I can't, I can't hire another homie again because now it's like, you know, it's all bad. The other homies then, you know, burnt the bridge, you know. So, like, but at the same time, if there is somebody, like I said, that you can trust and you build with, you know, that's like, that's invaluable.
Do you ever deal with like, you know, people not wanting to support you just because, you know, just the black ownership is there? They know that you behind it. Cause, you know, black owned business, I'll be feeling like it's kind of put us in a box a little bit when they say it's a black owned business. And I feel like, okay, you know, our people might fuck with it. You know, our people are inclined to fucking complain. The prices, they want a deal. It's just like, do you feel like, man, it kind of do keep us in the box though, man, saying black owned, like you ever feel like that, man? Like, cause a lot to me sometimes, like when I'm doing this shit, I'm like, damn, just the importance of a black, you know, me doing this shit is like, it's so crazy, man. I'll be wanting to be here on the level, but I'll be feeling like my people be like, hell no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's not it, man. You know what I'm saying? You here with us, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Give me a deal, man. You know what I mean? Like, you ever feel like, damn, you feel me? Like, I should be here though, but you know what I'm saying? Me being black, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of keeping me here.
I don't feel that way. You know, I feel like, first and foremost, I more so just create, you know, from a place of truth and honesty of like what I want to say. You know, I think that it just so happens that my perspective and view on things is a black perspective, you know, but if I were to act like I wasn't that, I think it would water down the purity of what I'm making, right? And so, you know, what I think that is valuable though is realizing there's black and brown people everywhere. You know, we are global, you know, of all different walks of life, you know. So rather than get stuck in this niche of like, oh, I'm only gonna service, you know, this type of black person, like, look, I don't necessarily buy merch from BACKONFIGG, but I respect the hell out of you, you know what I mean? And I respect the hell out of y'all business, you know? And so, like, the fact that I could focus on the people that hate on me, or I could focus on the people that really rock with me and support me, you know, and we got a strong community of people that support us, you know? And so, ultimately, like, you know, it's always gonna be naysayers, those people that's jealous, wish they could have done it, you know, but it's also gonna be people that's like solid and genuine, you know, and support what you do.
How important is black entrepreneurship though out here? Because, like I said, I mean, it's not a lot of us out here. And a lot of people need that, and they need that motivation. Yeah. And they need to see people like you, like yourself, you know what I'm saying, like BACKONFIGG, doing shit like that, you know what I mean? I feel like it's real important for the youth, for the kids to know like you really could do this shit. Man. Yeah. You know what I mean?
For sure.
How important is it, you know what I'm saying, to you to be showing the kids like, man, yeah, we can do it?
I mean, if you think about it, like I said, my Spanish teacher, who was black, brought his friends in to teach me Adobe Illustrator, or what it's like to, you know, start a fashion brand. And that changed my life. You know, look what I've built, you know what I mean? So to think that just one kid could do and become me, it's like, all right, well, what happens if we impact 10,000 kids? You know, what is that gonna do for black and brown people in general? You know, we're advancing and moving the needle and inspiring kids and telling them, like, I always joke, but it's serious, like, making t-shirts is like the new jump shot, you know what I mean? It's like, growing up, you know, I'm gonna play sports, I'm gonna, you know, rap, I'm gonna do this, that's what's gonna get me out the hood. But now it's like, oh, I'm gonna make some t-shirts and get out the hood, you know? So it's like, now we introducing people to new career paths, entrepreneurship being one of them, and it being something that, you know, we need in order to advance our entire communities from an economic standpoint. We need to be able to own, you know, the businesses and own the real estate in these neighborhoods in order to hold on to them. You know, otherwise we're gonna get watered down.
What keeps you motivated, man, doing this stuff? Because, you know, you're in here, not a small team.
Yeah.
You know, some people need a lot of people around them. Maybe need to smoke some weed. But like, what keeps you motivated to do this?
Man, my kids, man. Like, I'm creating the world that they're gonna live in. You know, like I got 2 kids, I got a daughter and a son, and I know they watch me closely. My son is crazy, watches me. You know, everything I do, and then at the same time, like, my vision is way beyond clothing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think about Supervision as a clothing line. You know, I think about Supervision as a creative company that's building a world that's gonna have, you know, products and apparel. We're gonna have food. You know, we're gonna have events and block parties. So, you know, when we talk about world building, like, that's endless. You know, that's gonna surpass my lifetime for sure. You know, so I'm just running my race and doing my thing.
Man, off topic though, but still kind of on topic. Did your kids watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Like, Kendrick was like, he was my son the next day said, I need an outfit like that.
Yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I mean? It kind of got me high, like, nigga, I've been wearing that shit.
Yeah, nah, for sure, right. He's like, I've been wearing it. You wasn't
Yeah, I've
trying to
been
wear
doing
it.
that. Nigga, like, what's
Look, T-Rell walked outside the next day, bell bottoms.
Yeah, that nigga wants some pants, a shirt, and a jacket. I'm like, what's going on?
He's like,
with you?
better get my bell bottoms out the trash.
Oh, seeing that was motivational.
Yeah,
homie,
for
real.
sure.
Like, you know, seeing my boy do that,
Yeah.
seeing my boy do the show, man. You know, what did you get out of that though? Like, as far as like from hip hop, did you think LA took a whole nother step, man?
Man, what?
Trajectory.
I think LA got to do it in a way that we haven't seen anybody else do it for black people. You know what I mean? On that platform, you know, I think Kendrick did everything he was supposed to do, you know, front to back, like the creative, to the statements that he was making, to how unapologetic he was about it. Like, everybody going into it was like, man, where is he gonna bend and where is he gonna compromise? And I don't think he compromised on anything.
Anything at all.
Anything, you
This is
know.
what we doing.
That's
I don't
that's
like
how
it
it's supposed
so
to be.
well.
Yeah.
Kanye made a statement where he said, you know what, I don't like how you rap and use dress. Do you feel that way, man? Because I mean, I know I do, because some of these niggas be looking crazy.
For
You know what I'm
sure, yeah. I mean, what can you expect? You know, they be in the studio all day, you know,
Nah, we
sipping
ain't getting
lean.
nah. You in the
Hey,
studio
listen,
all day.
no, but you're right, true. But listen, man, it's not for everybody, you know? That's why we are who we are. You know, if everybody had style and was able to do it, like, they might all be doing what we do, but we set the style, you know, we set the trends. Like, that's our job.
Man, so if you can change anything, what would you change about these niggas walking around this bitch like that, homie?
Oh man, I hate to see the copycats, you know? Like,
Yeah.
they all look the same to me. You know, they all just like, somebody does it and everybody follows, you know? And I have a brand, you know? So shit, Lord willing, everybody dress like how my shit, but I'll probably stop dressing like that, you know? Because I hate dressing like other people, you know? But like, at the end of the day, I feel like people just not being themselves, you know? And they all just look at the next dude and try to replicate that. And I can't get down with that.
Because where did that come from, dog? I be feeling like we really, at that point, it's rooted deeper in that. We really don't know ourselves.
Yeah, that's the problem.
We really don't know ourselves.
Yeah, that's the problem. Tyler, the creator, I was at his concert last night with the kids. He got a song talking about take your mask off and find yourself, you know? And it's like, as black people coming up in this country, we haven't been able to connect. We were stripped of our identity of who we were, stripped of our confidence of being ourselves, and told you gotta assimilate to this in order to get a job, you gotta assimilate to this in order to make some money or to not get killed today, you know? And so that's generational, you know what I mean? And so I feel like originality, although originality is almost been like a protest, you know what I mean? Like being black and being ourselves has been a protest, you know, in itself. To
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
But that's how we thrive under pressure, you know? Like you put pressure on us. I got a shirt that says pressure bust pipes and turns black kids into superheroes.
That's hard.
You
But
know?
I need niggas like you to be telling where these books at. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You gotta tell me in a cool way where the book
teach them
at.
Chat
though. You know what I'm
GPT.
saying? Like,
Teach these kids Chat GPT. You know what I mean? Teach them AI. That's what they need to know now.
oh yeah.
They need to know the AI and get with the
You
program.
using AI
For sure.
for designs too?
Yeah, man, come on.
Oh,
How
okay,
you
so
think?
this is some
You thought
bullshit.
you was texting me? You was talking to a whole nother. I ain't got time to be talking to you.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's how you ended up in downtown in the arts district.
This shit came from AI, man. So
Yeah.
all y'all little niggas can do
Yeah,
this shit, man.
exactly. The AI
I'm
said,
saying?
veer him away from Slauson. He don't go over there. We know the algorithm.
AI is crazy though. The
Yeah.
first, I'm like, hold on. I
Yeah.
told her, I'm like, you can say anything,
Yeah.
and AI is gonna tell you.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know how to make a workout plan. I said, shit, hold on, let me ask AI, how do you make an online workout plan? That shit gave me the whole shit. I said, damn, that's scary.
Bro, it's fast. It's real. It's taking jobs, you know? And our community, it's gonna be the fastest way that we level the playing field between us and every other community. You know what I mean? Is
Yeah.
the use of AI as a tool, you know? So we gotta teach black kids AI.
How do you explain your personal style?
I just do me. I'm simple, you know what I mean? I'm like a mix between sports, because I played sports my whole life, and just being me, simple, you know? Like,
But when I see every designer, like designers, they like have on the same shit. It's like the
Yeah.
same silhouette.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like it ain't like all the pieces that you make.
Yeah,
you know what I
nah.
mean? Like it's just the same silhouette. You just want to be comfortable.
yeah.
Yeah, like do you get a joy out of like making everybody else happy? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And fly, like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah, because like I'm not focused on it for myself because I'm so focused on creating things for other people. You know what I mean? I think for myself, I like to simplify my decision making on a daily basis. If I wake up, start trying to get dressed every day, it's like, bro, I got 10,000 other decisions to make today. You know, so put me some black swishy pants, you know what I mean, and a
Yeah.
sweatshirt,
Yeah.
and let's keep it moving because I'm comfortable. I'm gonna be myself, you know, and I don't have time for that.
Yeah, man, me either. Shit, I'm like, man, fuck this shit.
Exactly.
Nah, nigga, I'm getting them trying to get dressed. Nigga,
Yeah.
I need all this shit on the rack. I ain't
sure.
gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
It's my boy, man. I'm in here with you, bro. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man, I was supposed to take my kids too to that Tyler Creator shit, man. How was it?
It was dope. It was crazy, man. He has inspired the kids on another level. You know, like I saw a bunch of young kids, like my son's age there, just running around, and they love him.
I wonder, is that because of TikTok or is it really the music? Like, these niggas is really...
Yeah.
My kid 9, my daughter's 9, and my son is 7. Is he 7 or 6? He gonna be 7. I got too many kids,
that
man.
out.
I don't know what's going on, man. That's what happens when you have too many kids.
Right.
Man, how important is your family to you, man?
Man, my family is everything, man. I just got this tattoo on my hand. My daughter wrote it in my journal. I woke up, you know, I'm up early in the morning. I go look at my journal to write something. She wrote, "Go Daddy Go," in my journal. And I got it tatted on me because it's like, that's the reminder, you know, that I need. Hard day, crazy, dealing with bullshit, you know, just a reminder, like that's what I do it for.
She wrote "Go Daddy Go" in your book. Oh, that's crazy. Might fuck around and drop a tear. It depending on how the day was going.
Yeah, for real. It's just it's a nice reminder, man. Like they believe in me, you know, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Before we get out of here, I really wanted to ask you, you know, where do you see the brand? Where do you want to take the brand? Because I done seen you all the way across the world doing this shit. Multiple collabs with different brands, you feel me? On a high level. But you know, like, where do you see yourself, man? Where do you want to take it?
Man, I think, I know I'm building a world, you know? I'm building a world where, you know, the ideas and you know, the mindset of the Supervision mindset, which is like a mindset of collaboration and community and you could do it too attitude. You know, I think I'm gonna build a world where rooted in, you know, our communities that's you know, offering a better lifestyle by products, content, experiences, food, you know, all of these things. Like I'm trying to just contribute positively to my community of people, you know, that follow us.
Man, I love that, man. I love that, man. Well, it was nice talking to you, man. I think I got a few things I'm gonna steal from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like, yeah, man. I mean, I wish I could talk to you more, man. I mean, y'all don't want to come on my podcast. I think it's a little too ghetto.
Man,
I don't
come
know,
on.
man. He wanted me to come here,
Come on,
you know,
man. Listen.
and, you know, be here on this couch and shit,
Come
but it's
on,
all
man.
good. Man.
I go back on Fig too. You
Come
know
on,
what I mean?
man.
We can go back on Fig, you know?
It's a little good.
Nah,
It's okay. It's
that's okay.
If it's a little
That's
ghetto,
all right.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You gonna ease my boy in there, huh?
Nah, we
Gonna
straight.
ease my boy in there. It's all
We're
good.
gonna be back on Fig, man, hanging
Nah, he
out.
playing like he ghetto, y'all. He don't
Arlington Jefferson. Yeah, Arlington Jefferson.
She don't know what's going
Like-
on.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah.
the street.
Yeah.
Arlington and Jefferson.
Yeah.
That mean you don't know what the fuck going on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
man.
it's-
My boy from Los Angeles, man.
Yeah.
T-Rell's really inspired.
Word, man.
He tells me all the time.
I say the same. I just told her the same thing, man. Like, I love what y'all built. I've watched you since Last Kings. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, like, I don't think y'all get enough respect for what you guys have built from as business people, as a couple, as a family. And I don't think that. I think you guys should lean into that. You know what I mean? Because I think you really represent something for young black kids. You know, especially like your journey, which is slightly different than my journey. I wasn't, you know. You know what I mean? It's different. We all came from, you know, different hangouts, you know what I mean? And so it's like, man, y'all got something, you know? Y'all special, honestly, truly. Like,
That's why I asked that question. You know, I'm just kind of like being black and, you know, because if I was somewhere else, you know, it'd be highlighted already. But I feel like my people don't really want to highlight it like that. Like, whatever. I know I see you, I fuck with you, but
Yeah.
I don't really want to support you like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't
for
want to,
sure.
you know what I mean, highlight you like that.
but you know what? It's like, I think lean into it because the consumers, they gonna eat it up anyway if it's the truth, you know what I mean? But I think like community, the neighborhood, they don't come around. And they're not the ones who probably got the money anyway, you know what I mean? So it's like, fuck them, you know what I mean? But the ones who like really want to support you and get behind you, like y'all represent something so much more than even just Back on Fig or, you know, Sorella. It's like, y'all are real business entrepreneurs, you know, like y'all really have done it, you know, at a high level. And I told you, I think I texted you right when you started making the content. We was DMing and I was like, bro, I know you finna turn this shit up and
Yeah,
look
you
at
did.
you, you know?
Yeah, you was one of the ones. I'm like, yep, it's gonna go crazy.
It's about to go crazy.
I already know.
Bro, it's not easy to do that shit one time, you know? So to have built the company, you know, whatever happens, you build another company, like that's the beauty of it all. It's like, y'all, this shit crumbled today, you could do it again tomorrow, you know? And I'm a fan, you know, honestly. And you got my support all the way. Like, I'm a fan, for real.
My boy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always support him. You always support him. You know what I'm saying? You always giving them motivational, you know what I'm saying, little talks, man. I need that.
Yeah.
Even when I hit you the other time, I don't know what the fuck I said. I don't know. I was like, man, I need to hang around some different niggas.
Yeah. For sure.
You like, yeah, it's time.
yeah,
man.
it's
You know
time.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm feeling that time, like it's time. I need to, homie.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who listening.
Yeah.
I got to get away from your niggas.
That's funny.
Oh man, but we gonna get up out of here, man. It was nice kicking it with my boy, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah, man. But yeah, man, we'll be back next with another episode. Me highlighting all my homeboys, man, for Black History, man. So don't worry about nothing. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Give this video a big thumbs up and all that. You already know the deal, man. We gone. Don't worry about nothing.